Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, let me introduce myself. My name is Agwina Salma Meilina, and my student number is A320190001, and I'm from class B. And in this video for mid-test ESP instructional design, and I will answer 7 questions given by Mr. Fitri. Question number 1 is, what is ESP? Many definitions are given to ESP. Some people describe ESP as simply being the teaching of English for any purpose that could be specified. Hutchinson and Waters view ESP as an approach to language teaching in which all decisions as to content and method are based on the learner's reason in learning. Robinson view ESP as an enterprise involving education, training, practice, and drawing upon three major realisms of knowledge, namely language, pedagogy, and student or participant specialist area of interest. Question number 2 is three main reasons to the emergence of ESP. The first is the demand of a brave new world. The first is the Second World War, and the second is the oil crisis that happened at the time. In addition to the many things it is necessary to teach English. And the second is the revolution in linguistics. Language is not only used as material, but language can also be practiced in various situations, like how English is used in business activity, technology, and etc. And the last is focus on the learner. Students become the focus in this regard. This is because students have different strategies, needs, and learning interests. So ESP was born to meet these existing needs. Question number 3 is the characteristic of ESP. The four absolute characteristics of ESP are as follows. First, designed to meet specific needs of the learner. And the second is related in its themes and topic to particular discipline, occupation, and activity. The third is centered on the language appropriate to those activity in terms of grammar, lexis, discourse, study skills, and etc. And the last is differentiate to general English. Next is question number 4, the procedure of need analysis in ESP. But before conducting a need analysis, as a teacher, we need to pay attention or identify two things. The first is target needs. In target needs, there are two aspects in the target needs. The first is learner wants. This is a learner personal view about the needs or lacks they has. And the second is learner's lack. This is the gap existing between the target proficiency and the current proficiency of the learners. And the second thing is learning needs. Learning needs refers to how we find out the background of linguistic knowledge that will be studied in order for learners to be able to carry out their ESP target. Question number 5. Four different characteristics between EGP and ESP. First is learner in ESP is working adult, but in EGP is high school student. And the aim of ESP to meet the needs of particular learners. But in EGP, the aim is to improve overall competence involving a range of skills. And the focus in ESP is on training, but in EGP, the focus is on education. And the last is the selection of the appropriate content in ESP is easier, but in EGP, the course content is more difficult to select. Next is question number 6. Three approaches to need analysis. Three approaches to need analysis. The first is questionnaire. We distribute questionnaire and we will get a lot of what is needed. And the second is interview. By meet directly the person concerned. And the last is observation data collection or informal consultation to learners, tutor, or sponsors. And the last question is why need analysis is important in ESP. Need analysis is important in ESP because It can be a vital asset for teachers of ESP to identify their learners' key requirements or needs and determine the area in which they are lacking skills. And because ESP is more goal-driven and it requires an appropriate methodology for specific learners. I think that's all. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.